Welcome back to another episode of Convos with Kev. We are shooting this on Memorial Day, so I just want to wish everybody had a good 3-day weekend. Thank you for all the troops. Thank you for everybody that served our country, and thank you that are actually serving our country right now. Today, little version of Monday Night Football. All right. So, as you know, San Diego State football is on the rise. We have a new coach, new recruitment, 43 new players. And tonight we do have one of those players, a transfer from Yale University, Big Ezekiel Larry. Appreciate you, my man. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me here. Second day here, huh?
Yes, sir, man. Second day in Dago now.
Dago. Oh, you already know the lingo, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm right down the road.
Yeah. From Palmdale. That's why I wore this. Paul George Clippers. I'm a Clipper fan. I don't know if you like hoops.
Okay, no. I'm a Kevin Durant fan.
Valley boy right now. Huh? Yes, sir. Did you ever play anything outside of
football? I was a hooper. If I ain't go to Sierra King, I would have been a hooper.
We could test that. As soon as you get cleared, we'll catch that. Now, bro, how you living, man? Second day here. How you getting adjusted? We're in your place right now. It's not finished yet, obviously.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, it's actually lucky worked out though.
Right.
Yeah. But no, I'm blessed. I'm just thankful. It's like a new opportunity. It's
right.
Just, something that, I feel like it's just part of my journey. So I'm excited.
Amen, brother. I see you adjusting to the Jordan brand at San Diego State.
Oh yeah, man.
I can't correct too.
Yeah. Oh, I see you, bro. Yeah, you know how to get the red and black.
Had to. I'm wearing blue. It's all good. The homies roasted me last week. I wore forces. I was like, I had to show them I have feet. So, yeah. The group chat, yeah, whatever. No, man. Coming from Yale, the transfer portal was wild. You entered the portal, and right away heard from some colleges right away. Ohio, Nevada, State, to name a few. Went to sleep and heard from Virginia Tech and Arkansas State. Any other colleges reached out right after?
No, it was. Yeah, I had like offers from like those schools and then a couple more, but then it's like in the portal, it's not like schools won't like say, oh, we'll give you an offer, but they like, oh, come on a visit. Like,
right.
We want you on the team. So it's like the same thing, but it's not for social media. Mm-hmm. So it was like some good schools like Purdue. Tulane was one that I really liked. Coach Shumron, Coach Hardeman, Coach Bam. I really like what they had going on. Those were like and then Tech. It's crazy. If Tech was talking.
Yeah.
But the State was one that just kind of stuck out from the jump. Coach Schmidt he recruited me back in high school at Fresno State. He was the D-line coach then though, so we already had that relationship. And then just getting to meet Coach Rob, Coach Lou. Like those guys, when I came on my visit, I didn't expect to commit right away. But like after Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday night, I was thinking, talking to my family and stuff. We all agreed like it's close to home. It's a good fit. It's a sound academic institution. I think this is the move that we need to go.
Right. All right, we're gonna take a little break from this interview to give a little shout out to our sponsors, Seek Jesus Co. at Seek Jesus Co. on Instagram. You can also go on their website for merch, seekjesus.co. If you're a follower of Christ and you want to give praise to the good Lord above by supporting some merch, Seek Jesus Co. is the perfect brand to support. They just restocked on some new fitness wear. Like I said, I just got some sweats. Pretty cool with the navy blue. Let's say this midnight navy. But yeah, very comfortable, nice and supportive during my sets and my workouts. If you're an athlete, highly recommend to work out in this brand. You go to seekjesus.co and put in the discount code Convos. That's CONVOS. Convos for 25 off your purchase. Thank you so much, and let's get back to this interview. Speaking of solid academic institutions, you don't get any more solid than Yale. How's that experience, bro?
Man, Yale, it was I feel like I learned more at Yale than like a book could teach you, a textbook could teach you. Just like the lessons that you learn from the people there, like you're not gonna get that anywhere. So I feel like I left Yale with like more than enough like growth and I learned more than I thought I was gonna learn. And the school aspect was cool, the degree is cool and all that, but my passion is football. Right. I plan on going into college. I didn't know what I wanted to do after football, but being in college, I realized that after I was done playing, I want to coach.
Right.
So it's just like, and then Yale, they don't give out scholarships. There's no full ride scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
It's all need-based financial aid, and you know, so I was just at a point in my life where I was like, I'm ready to become like financially independent. I was tired of my parents having to pay thousands of dollars for me to go to school.
Right.
And so, yeah, so it was just a culmination of that. But at the same time, it was just, you know, like it was the hardest decision. It was the hardest decision I ever had to make. Easily, I developed like some crazy friendships there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Heems, House of Heem, you feel me? My boys, just the whole team, 149 and 50. We won championships together. We laughed together, cried together.
That's
feel me? It was my dog, so it was just hard leaving them. And I was surrounded by some good people around there, so it was tough leaving. But I just felt like this is something I needed to do. It was something that I think God put in my heart early on in the winter. And at first I didn't listen to him, and then I was just seeing like there was just different things happening. And I just knew it was God just saying like, just have faith in me, and like, just like, I think that was just like him trying to get me to have faith in him. So,
sir,
once I was ready to make that jump, I made it.
Amen, brother. You just gotta put your trust in the Lord, bro. He gonna guide you. He gonna know where you're gonna end up. Yes, sir. Man, so that's speaking like Yale relationships. You never know who you're sitting next to in class. You could be sitting next to like Bill Gates, the next like Elon Musk, bro. So, you know, did you have any relationships with anybody off the field?
Off the field, you know, there's some cool people or whatever, but like on the team and stuff, it's like you don't think a football player being like, you think a football player is gonna go to practice, gonna work out, he's gonna do whatever he has to do for school, and then he's gonna go to sleep, or just that cycle or whatever. But those guys, like they take the football serious, but then like what they do with like their free time, like for instance, like my boy Dame Anderson, I always say he's gonna be a billionaire in like 10 years. Just give him like 10. It's full. He's just very like savvy. He's very focused. Almost every minute of the day is constructed. Like it's no games. Like and there's a few guys like that on the team, and just seeing that, it just showed me like how I wanted to be, and know like mine may not be in class. That's how I have to operate football wise, and then also with school because I'm still a student athlete. But you know, just like just no nonsense, like just staying focused and stuff like that. Like yeah,
that's fire, man. Shout out Dame, man. You gonna make it, brother. You got your faith.
You
got faith in you. Now we're gonna backtrack, brother. You know, I asked my guests this every episode. For you, it might be a little different. I'm gonna propose this question. I usually ask, who was the first person that invested you? Who was the person that threw you that football to get your mind right, get you started at a young age? But it seemed like out the womb, you was ready to be a football player.
Nah, literally, there's a picture of me like probably like maybe a month or two old, football in my hand. Or like it was really like this, but football in my hands, like for real.
See, I did my research. No, I'm playing. Yeah, your pops played at SC. Brother is also in the Mountain West, so that's gonna be exciting to play Colorado State this season. You have some family in the NFL, a couple uncles that played for the Saints, an uncle that played for the Browns. Yeah, was that the huge influence? Pops right away, he's gonna be a baller.
My pops has always believed in me football-wise since I was out the womb, but. One thing he's never done is like put like pressure on me to like or make me do things to put me in position, or like he was just never been that kind of. He's always just like preached. Just you know, you gotta love it. You gotta fall in love with it on your own. And you gotta really you gotta find that burning passion, like the stuff that's gonna make you wake up early and go to sleep late and stuff like that. So he never made me do anything, but like he always showed me. He's been a good tool. He's always showed me. You know, like I always make a joke. He was showing me the pass rush moves when I was like 4 years old. Like, no joke. He showed me a couple. So it's like, yeah, I just think I appreciate the way he did that, because it was just I never ever felt like, oh, I have to do this because I have to be like my dad, or I have to be like my Uncle Dalen. Like it was just never like that. It's always been just like me with my own drive.
He made sure like you had that freedom to choose whether you was going to play football. Never really forced it on you. So that's pretty cool. Bro. Pop Warner. How was Pop Warner in Palmdale?
Oh yeah, I played for a small school. Not school, but a small little team, Highland Bulldogs. Shout out my boys. It was like Yale almost, in the sense that like the relationships that we developed on our team. Okay. And you know, a lot of guys, they didn't end up playing football like through after high school, but just like even still to this day, like one of my friends, I make beats. My boy Scotty, he rapped, but he was the quarterback on our team, so quarterback and safety, and I was the D tackle. Like, but we was good boys, and then. Next, you know, he raps, I make beats, so now we make music together, which is crazy, right? So it's just like stuff like that.
We need to hear a song.
Oh yeah.
We'll put in the link below. I got you. What's the latest one that's out right now? Go ahead and plug it in.
Nah, all my stuff is unreleased, but we got a song called Plus One. And then I just sent him like a a pack of beats. So we'll see what he's gonna do with them. Yeah.
I'll be excited, man. Yeah, little side hustle off the field. All right, respect it, my man. So after Pop Warner, obviously you guys played that till like 8th grade, right? I had a couple homies back in LA that played Pop Warner. Head into high school. Did you go to Sherman Oaks right away?
Yeah, Sherman Oaks, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That 9th grade, 10th grade, I did half of 10th grade at Sherman Oaks, Notre Dame.
And transferred to Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, and I transferred to the big
dogs. Yeah, to the big dogs, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Sierra, man.
Best school in California. Best school in the nation, really, honestly.
How was your time at Sherman Oaks? What influenced that decision to transfer high schools?
My brother he was at Notre Dame, and he really liked it. He fit in well over there, and it was cool. It was cool for him and stuff. But I went there because I wanted to go to school with my brother. And no, because he was a junior when I left.
Oh, okay.
So he had kind of followed me to Sierra Canyon after that. I just didn't you feel me? I went there for my brother, and then I didn't. It wasn't for me or whatever. So in the Sierra Canyon, they had wanted me out of middle school. So and like a lot of my boys, my boy Drew, my boy Kamari, I grew up with them. Or I grew up with Drew, and then but we're all from Palmdale.
Right.
So I knew we had those ties or whatever, and so I was just ready to make it. And plus, they're like a bigger football school, football program. So I was ready to make that move. Coach House, Coach Joe, I love Sierra Canyon.
How's the culture there? Because like celebrities, kids is there. I mean, the most known one is LeBron James' son that went there. Y'all went the same year, right? Correct?
Yeah, no, Bronny's like so when I came in as a sophomore, Bronny was a freshman.
Okay.
And then, but no, yeah, it's like people think like, oh, Bronny go to school with you. It's probably Bronny was like real humble. Like all those basketball players, Mari, that's my boy. Like we still like check up on each other this day.
Shout out Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Shy Odom, he was a baller. He went to Howard. Now he's at Vermont. Who else? I was cool to Alpha. It was like
it's too many to name.
It's too many. It's just Ramel, but it was all real humble. Even like the celebrities, kids, it was real humble, real down to earth. I mean, I'm not gonna say after I was buddy best friends with them, but you know, like if I saw him in the hall, you don't say what's up or whatever.
Right.
And it's real down to earth and stuff. And I really appreciated that because
there was no Hollywood stuff. Like,
we
all kids, all gangs.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. There's certain Hollywood people, but like they don't.
It'd be the ones you don't expect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they shouldn't be Hollywood. It's cool.
Bro, out of Sierra Canyon, well, you actually accomplished a lot at Sierra Canyon. LA Times MVP finalist. You led Cali in sacks. 2-time Max Preps, all Cali. You had a successful year, man. You had the top 3 right out of high school. Fresno State. You talked about Coach Schmidt recruiting you. Colorado. This is before Dion.
Yeah.
They won one game that year. You made the right decision. And then you had Yale.
Yes.
How hard was that decision? Did you have any other schools? Did you want to shout out that you cut out that top 3?
Nah, it was those.
Respect to the schools.
No, yeah. Shout out to y'all, all the coaches that recruited me.
Right.
Yeah. So it really came down to Fresno and Yale. Colorado, we was cool or whatever, but like that 1-1 game, and then at the same time they wasn't recruiting me the hardest. Like they was just it was like one of those situations or whatever.
You just needed a third school for that post on Instagram. No,
I liked it. Like that was cool. Who was the Boulder's Real, B Mike and all that. It was cool and all that, but nah. So it was Yale and Fresno, and Coach Schmidt. He was at Fresno, but the thing was I had So my parents decided, okay, let's do Yale and then let's go to Fresno. No, vice versa, Fresno and Yale, back-to-back weeks. Okay. And so I don't know if you've been up to Fresno, and I don't know if you've been up to Yale, but if you compare the 2 places, it's just So and then plus I wanted to be different going on to high school. I wanted to expand my horizons. Palmdale, I mean, Sierra Canyon helped me expand my horizons a little bit, but being from Palmdale,
out of state.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I wanted to expand my horizons and stuff like that. So and I think I was able to do that. So I'm thankful for my journey at Yale and stuff for sure.
What was that conversation like when you get that letter from Yale? Like how your parents reacting? Oh my God, my baby going to Yale.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think my mom cried when I got accepted and stuff like that. I almost cried too. It was just because it's just and that's still to this day one of my proudest accomplishments is getting accepted to that school. Because people can say what they want about me leaving, but I got
in. To Yale.
Yeah, I got in, and not a lot of people could do that. And I mean that's all glory to God and stuff. But yeah, I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, it was surreal though. For real, like you just feel like all the hard work that you put in, it paid off for you.
Man, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, education's tough. I was at Ivy League, man. You got Brown. Played Princeton. You had one of your best games against Princeton.
Mm-hmm.
That locked in that Ivy League championship.
Yes, sir.
How was that game? Take me through your
Princeton.
thoughts.
It was some hardship going on during Princeton, but thankfully, I was able to get a chance to get on the field and showcase, first and foremost, help my team win that game because I'm the type of dude I take rivals seriously. I'm mad we don't play Fresno this year because I guess that's our rival. So
right.
I take rivalry serious. Mm-hmm. So I was like I don't like those. I still don't like those guys. I don't like them anymore.
Right.
But yeah. So I'm just thankful I was able to get on the field. And then I'm the type of dude where like the bigger the game is, the bigger the stage is, the better I'm gonna play. The more my team needs me,
more locked in you are.
Yeah. So it's just funny because if you look at it, my two best games were Princeton and Harvard. And you look at the attendance. You look at the attendance for both; those are like our two most attended games. So I just think that's funny. But yeah, it was just we found a mismatch and we exploited it. So yeah. It was
safe to say you're ready for the bright lights. No pun intended. Man, that transfer portal was it? Because you don't really know how the transfer portal is until you enter it. I mean, especially with NIL nowadays.
Yeah.
How was that? What was your mindset going into out of Yale?
So I'm not gonna say who it is, because I don't want nobody to get in trouble. But some schools have reached out to me beforehand, throughout the winter portal and then over throughout the spring semester. Mm-hmm. So going in, I knew I was gonna have some traction. I knew I was gonna have opportunities. So that made it that took a little bit of stress off. But going into it, like NIL was like, because it's like crazy because you talk to Virginia Tech, and that's all they preach in the NIL. So
ACC.
Yeah, ACC, those kind of schools, that's all they preach. But at first, you have those kind of conversations or whatever, you get really excited, and then you got to realize that this is a marathon. You feel me? You could take the little bag of money that they're gonna give you right now, but in the long run, my goal is to play in the NFL, and the bags of money they're throwing right now ain't like the bags of money the NFL is throwing. So I'm just taking it was you got to kind of cipher through everything. You got to weigh the pros and cons, but the NIL stuff wasn't at the forefront of my decision at all.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, after State lost, this is just an example of the NIL, how powerful it is. State lost one of the Aztec legend. I don't know if you're familiar with Lamont Butler. He left to Kentucky, and I saw a tweet by John and Jim. They tweeted out the fundraising or the NIL spiked up. I saw 3,000 donated, bunch of 20s, 50s, 100s, 500s. I was like, yeah, we can't lose no money for this. I mean, almost the entire basketball team left. I mean, we're obviously recruiting more, or San Diego State's recruiting more. So yeah, NIL is kind of it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing for smaller markets, smaller conferences. I mean, the Mountain West trying their best to enter that Power 5 conversation. Yeah, bro. Just what do you think about how everything else is going with other players?
I think it's all a blessing. Everybody got their own things that they got to do. You feel me? Like I said, I'm coming from Yale where I had to pay to go to school, so
same.
I'm gonna feel like a baller when I get my stipend next week. No cap, I'm not gonna lie. So and then plus it's not there's NIL opportunities in place here. I'm not gonna act like that, but everybody's priorities are different. My priority, I want to be developed by the best. I want to play I want to represent my hometown, and stuff like that. So to me, it was just in the long run, it's really not going to matter. In 10 years, we're not going to care about who has the most NIL money. We're going to care about who has the most sacks in the NFL and stuff like that. So, and it just all that stuff is little kid games. I'm sorry.
That's fire. That's a bar. That's a bar. No, bro. Talk about Lou, man. Talk about Lou. He's changing the game. I put a tweet out, I think 2 weeks after Lou got the job, maybe 2 weeks or a month, and I said, "Did Sean Lewis save SDSU football?" Yes. Sure did. Darn right. And it's looking like it, man. I'm excited. I live right around the corner from Snapdragon, literally down the hill. Haven't been to a football game yet. I'm excited to attend one this year. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So it should be fun. Do you feel any pressure?
Nah, I just feel like we the underdogs right now for sure.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people. I know that. I mean, I just know in this transfer class I was in alone, the caliber of players we brought in, and then but past all that, the players and all that, it's like the coaches, Coach Lou brought in with him, and the kind of Coach Lou is like they the real deal. Like, and I like it because everybody here, we all trying to prove something. We all trying to like, everybody has this or that to say about us. Like, we not. So like we all now, I just feel like we all in one place now. So a group of people like that, that's dangerous. Like, to be honest with you, Coach Schmidt, he's just like the way they want to use their edge rushers and stuff. Like, and then I have confidence in myself. So if Coach, if they give me opportunity to really change the defense, I'm gonna do that. So I'm real confident. Like like the potential we have, but at the same time though, we have to put in the work for sure.
Thanks.
And I have to put in the work. Everybody got to put in the work. It's gonna take however many, it was 85 of us plus the whatever. So it's gonna take a lot of work, but I think that we definitely are in a position where we can succeed. And Coach Lou is definitely, he's definitely that guy. So, so yeah, we can do it.
Speak more about that edge rush. I read about the 4-2-5 defense. For your average football fan, how would you explain that?
So the type of 4-2-5 that we play is just vertical. It's very vertical, like very aggressive, very vertical.
Pass rush, right?
Yeah. Pass rush first. In the Mountain West, that's a pass heavy conference, so you could do that kind of stuff. Now, if you play in the Big Ten, if you play in the Conference USA and stuff, like they like to run the ball more and stuff like that. That might not work out, but in like the Mountain West, it's a pass rush first mindset, so we getting off the ball as fast as possible and stuff like that. So the 4-2-5 is four-man front and stuff. A 4-man front, 2 backers. You got 5 DBs. The fifth DB is kind of like a hybrid safety linebacker kind of thing,
right?
But it's just very fast. That's why I would describe it as just fast. And that's what Coach Lou, he's trying to start like the whole Aztec fast thing. So I think it definitely relates on defense as well as the offense.
Yale had you at backer for a bit. Was it your call to go DN?
They listed me as a backer, and I was playing. I was doing both, but I don't know why they did that. I was still like a DN, but no, I got a lot of experience like
how many snaps would you usually take during practice as a backer?
It was like 50, like 20, because I was scouting. I'm like, cat T. So
that's 20 redshirt here. Every redshirt scouting, yeah.
So 20 on the 20, like it'd be like 20 at backer, 20 at D line. Okay. Around it, just
try to like him around that corner, man. We'll shoot that tape right here. So a couple footage right there.
Track up, 3rd down and 6. Pressure from behind, and down goes Craig again. 217. Stenstrom play action. Gets hit. Ball's out. Championship. Jaden Craig, perfect so far. 5 for 5, and now in trouble. And Craig goes down.
Anthony trying to step up, and he is brought down by Clay Pat.
3rd down and 8. Craig pressured again and sacked again. Zeke, Larry.
Obviously, we have goals for the year. New player coming in. Personal goals, team goals. Let's take over this Mountain West. A bowl game we're expected out of y'all this season. Take us through your goals, man.
Like goals, I'm kind of weird with goals. I just, not to be like too cliche, but I just kind of like, I'm gonna put in as much work as possible, and like the work I put in, I believe that's what's going to show on the field. But my personal goals as a player is just help my team win games, really, whether that be in any way possible. I just want to win. Like at Yale, I won 2 championships back to back. Like I fell in love. Like in college, all I know is winning championships. So. I just want to have my team winning, even if it's not a championship, just getting better from last year, and better and better. That's really what it's all about.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's a win. So that's my main goal. Obviously, I love to get after the quarterback, so as many sacks as I can get. But team-wise, honestly, I'm not. I still gotta report and stuff. So I don't even know what the goals and stuff. But I know my personal goals. I want to just win as many games, get as many sacks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Take us through a little behind the scenes. How competitive is a college football practice, bro? Is it obviously smack talking? There's offense, defense, talking smack to each other. Also, dudes are fighting for their spots. No spots guaranteed at all.
Not at all. yeah, like the college practice, and I was exposed to this in high school as well because at Sierra King we had dudes, so we was all getting, 20 or 25 was getting ready to go to college anyway.
So you all had like what dudes from go to UCLA,
Yeah,
USC,
like,
Army, Navy. I'm missing somebody. I went to somebody else.
Oh yeah, yeah, we have. Now they got like dudes going to Georgia, UCLA, and all that crazy stuff.
Insane.
Yeah, but
Sierra Canyon, folks.
best in the nation. But in college, I was blessed to play these last 2 years at Yale with my boy Karan Amagaji, and he actually was just picked in the third round against the Bears. Wow. So even when I was on scout team, and even this past year, we going against each other every day. And at first, it was we be jawing at each other and stuff like that, and it's real high intensity, which is good and makes you better and stuff like that. But we really developed a true brotherhood, a true friendship through that competitiveness. And I'm thankful for him because I feel like he took my game to another level, and that's actually when I really started believing I could really do this in football because he was on mock drafts and stuff all last year and stuff, and I was in practice, going back and forth with him. Like he would win some reps, I would win some reps. You feel me? He would show me respect, I would show him respect. So that's when I really realized I could do this football thing. So it's very high intensity though. At Yale, I think that they did a really good job at like cutting all the nonsense all the time.
Right.
Because like trash talking all that. I'm a trash talker myself, but it could be a distraction, especially in practice. Like if you're on the same team, like I don't really know like why we gotta bark all the time.
Right.
Maybe
save it for Saturdays.
Yeah, for sure.
For Fridays, yeah.
But it's very, very intense though. That's not like what is just intense. Like people is fighting for their jobs.
Yeah, facts. No, really, that's really paychecks that could go to y'all and could be gone like that if you're off your game at practice.
Okay.
I'm already knowing. What's one of the biggest lessons you took from Yale, on or off the field, or both?
Both. I would just say it's bigger than yourself. It's all bigger than yourself. It's you feel me? Like coming into Yale, like especially football wise, I was very just very selfish. It was always about I want to get this many sacks my freshman year, do this and that way I could go to the NFL and stuff. And then I learned I saw guys like Karan that he put everything for the team first, and then everything came to him. With his God-given abilities and stuff like that. But everything came to him or whatever. So that's probably the biggest lesson I learned. And it was it was hard to learn at first. And that was part of the reason why I was on scout team. But but once I learned that lesson, I just saw myself grow so much and stuff like that. And so now I try to everything I do, I try to just make sure everybody else straight, my family straight, everybody around my teammates, even my new teammates or whatever. So I would say that's probably the biggest lesson. And off the field, it's a lot. But I don't know if it's a lesson, but I was humbled at Yale. And I guess this connected to be football wise too, because I was humbled not because I was getting worked in practice or whatever, but
Pause.
Yeah, pause. But I was humbled because honestly, outside of the football team, nobody cares about football yet. So you have to really find your identity as not a football player. You have to really establish your identity, and not at even schools here, you could get away with just being a ball player or whatever, which is cool. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it just helped me a lot, really having to establish an identity outside of football.
Find yourself, right?
Right. And yeah, it took a lot of growing pains, but I believe I got in that direction and starting to find myself.
That's good, man. Amen. What were you? Did all your credits transfer?
I don't know. We finna find out.
All right, man.
They should though. They should though. It shouldn't be a problem.
Right. What was you majoring at?
Political science.
Are you still continuing that?
So I'm gonna try to.
Poli sci different.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I could just knock out the rest of my poli sci credits here real quick, either next year, then the next summer, and then that way I could get going in the postgrad. And I want to get into business school real bad, so I'm gonna try to grind it out to try and make it happen.
Let's go for that. What's what inspired you to pursue that?
I just know leaving a school like Yale or whatever. And, my family takes academics very serious. I do too as well.
Sure.
So leaving a school like Yale, I can't let my foot off the gas academic wise. I know, I believe what is it, the Fowler School of Business? I know San Diego State Business School is supposed to be the truth or whatever. Yeah. So I'm just trying to push myself as hard as possible in both football and school.
You got it, bro. Speaking of the truth, I connected with you over a tweet. I think your tape had Draco,
Yeah.
the ruler, RP the ruler,
Long
from LA. Yes, sir. What kind of music you listen to? Bro, you familiar with Blue Bucks?
Oh yeah, I listen to LA rap. Now I'm expanding out even like the NorCal dudes.
Right.
Too.
Yeah.
They're crazy. The Blue Bucks, my boy Draco, rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
Ralphie. Man, I'm trying to get Ralphie to make the Stink Team Sports. I'm gonna be the first athlete on there. I'm trying to tell him, man. But, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm a Cali dude. But I was a really big Lil Wayne fan back in the day.
Man, same. 07, his 07 run, 08. What?
Well, I'm younger, so you feel me?
Nah, yeah, you're right.
But what is it? 2011 to 2009. Well, Draco came out in 16, so yeah, 11 to 17.
That transition.
Oh, Lil Wayne, yeah. So it transitioned from Weezy to Draco or whatever like that. But I like all that. And I listen to like the R&B and stuff too.
Who's your favorite artist? What's your top 5 R&B artists?
Ooh, top 5
today. I know mine changes.
So I like Brent. I mess with Brent. I like Summer Walker. You feel me?
Toxic.
And then
toxic.
Don't
let the ladies see this.
And then I don't know, because it's Marvin Gaye.
Yeah,
He's my number one for sure. But he's
that's your go?
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye. Okay.
Go artist.
That's
for
different.
Sure. Go artist for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says she wants some money.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Who else?
2 more. Yeah, 3.
Oh boy. See, they don't even know who this is, but this dude named Syl Johnson. I think he's like the late 60s. He's even before Marvin Gaye. I think he's live though.
Okay.
And then last one, I'll go back to like modern. I'll say Janae.
Janae, she's live, bro. Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick, easy. Come on.
Right away.
Come on.
Body them, huh?
Come on.
Body.
You really been close, man.
Real or fake evidence don't matter. Body.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man.
I thought that was weak by Drake putting out fake evidence, but I like Drake. I haven't listened. I could name maybe 4 Kendrick songs. I'm not gonna hold you. From LA, it's embarrassing, but it's all good. Drake, I haven't listened to Drake since like 2016. So I was out the loop. I just got on the same page as everybody last week. I listened to all the tracks.
What?
Yeah, Kendrick got him.
Yeah,
Kendrick
man.
got him.
I was a Kendrick fan too. Around the same time, I was like a Wayne fan and stuff.
Right.
He only dropping no music, so it's kind of hard to stay. It's kind of hard to stay up with him.
But when he drops,
it's crazy. We just seen him. He's talented. Man. He's legit. But I like Kendrick in that matchup for sure.
I asked my last guest this because he played football growing up. He's a basketball player. There's a little debate going on, or I don't even say it's a debate. It's kind of, my opinion, I think it's a dumb conversation, but it's a fun conversation to have.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers on ESPN came out and said there's 30 NBA players that could go in the NFL and play and have no problem. And there's not more than 5 players in the NFL that could play in the NBA. Fair argument. What you saying?
I think that's
what's your take?
I respect because even going back to Sierra King, I see even guys like Amari,
right,
and girl like Juju,
I forgot Juju.
That's the truth right there. But
sure
just seeing they work on their craft so serious, and then I know I take my craft and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I just think it's it is a dumb argument, but for the sake of the argument, I don't know. You gotta be a different animal to play football. You gotta be kind of.
Do you think 30 is too much?
Yeah, and then because
what's the ideal number you think?
I think guys like Ant Edwards, if they train for a year or two, because that mindset that he has, guys in the NBA are way taller and they got longer wingspans and stuff like that. So automatically you think, he can
stick him at receiver, right?
Yeah, just throw him at receiver, throw him at DN. Yeah. But it's you gotta be a dog. Look at Draymond Green, the biggest bully in the NBA.
I think he played DN.
Draymond played DN. He's
at tight end
at
at
Michigan State.
Yeah.
And they're filming him getting bullied, easy work, just barbecue chicken, so it just shows you gotta be. It's a different animal.
Right.
And on the flip side though, it's not too many dudes in the league who can play in the NFL. In the NBA,
right.
It's them dudes is just. You watch an NBA player work out, even a pure glass cleaning center, he won't ever shoot a three. You watch him work out though, man, that fool can make 20 of them things in a row. It's it's a different level. It's a different level of skill on both sides. So I don't think there might be 1 or 2 in each league that can play that can cross up.
If it was the old NBA, it'd be easier for the NFL players playing it And if it was the old NFL, there wouldn't be a lot of NBA players that can play in the old NFL. So it varies on eras. I think, nowadays it's harder to play in the NBA. Nowadays it's easier just because the rules changing in the NFL. So that's my take on it. But I think 30 is too much, though. 30 I say 5-7, maybe.
Yeah, I would say 3 to 4, but 5 to 7.
NFL, I say 2 to 5, 3 to 5, maybe. Because I think
it's just hard though, because
it's
you gotta
skill-wise.
be tall though. It's not even. I don't think it's you gotta be tall to play in the league. Now, like they got point guards that's like 6'7", like easy. Like that's like how the 3-and-D guards, like I don't know how they do it.
I mean, what do you think about Wemby playing receiver 7'4" in the end zone?
But then also have
a buck 70.
Have him run a post and have a strong safety come hit him in the ribs and see what happens. He's not gonna get on that field no more.
That's right. It's take, man. Yeah, bro. Appreciate you for letting me slide, man. Before we head out, this thing I always like to pray for my guests, bro, on your journey, getting here safely, bro, and you just have a safe lifestyle here in San Diego. You know, the city's gonna welcome you. I mean, yeah, bro, y'all the change for this program, bro. We got a new stadium for y'all. We take y'all serious. I mean, there's not much San Diego has to support. I mean, they got the Padres. Not much of support.
I think it was nice now. I thought they got Machado. Machado still pay. I don't know.
They paid like $800 million for third place. It's all good, but Dodger Stadium South, it's all good. But anyways, no, San Diego State is like a pro team here, whether it's football or basketball, and you know, you have a whole county supporting y'all. So, I just want to pray for y'all in your season too, and you just get adjusted, bro. So come on, put your head, bro. Yes, sir. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you for getting here safely, dear Lord. Thank you for allowing Zeke to get adjusted here, and just pray for his process and he gets cleared, dear Lord. And just want to pray for the program and him to get himself estated. Just pray for their season, dear Lord, to keep them healthy, keep their hopes up, dear Lord. Just want to thank you for all the opportunities you have given them, dear Lord, and guide them down your path. We trust your path for us, dear Lord. And just want to thank you for all that you've done and all that you will do. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. Appreciate it. That's it from Monday Night Football with Kev. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Later.